Now, just hi, everybody. I'm Lynn McCarriger. I'm the Associate Director General at NAFR, and I'm accompanied by Sylvie Poulain here with me. She's our new person for the member services, replacing Liane Dussault. And there's also André Tivierge, who's the Director General. Say hi, André. That's great.
I say hi.
We have our presentator. I'm just going to introduce her right now. So Gisele Cannalonga, bonjour Gisele, hello, is a holistic nutrition coach and naturopath specialized in metabolic and hormonal balance. Founder of G Nutrivida, she supports adults of all ages, including those looking to preserve their health as they age, in regaining vitality, stabilizing blood sugar, improving digestion, and achieving natural long-term weight loss. Her compassionate, personalized approach focuses on simple, sustainable solutions that gently transform daily habits while empowering each person to nourish both their body and their well-being. Today, she will present simple, effective strategies for stabilizing blood sugar levels and improving energy levels on a daily basis. So welcome again, everybody. And we just had the French session just earlier, and it was greatly appreciated. Thank you, Madame Cannalonga. So right now, just to let you know a bit about the logistics. So if you have any questions, you can use the chat feature to put your questions there. And at the end, we have a question period at the end of the hour, and we will raise your questions at that time. And so therefore, Madame Cannalonga can just go on with, she's got lots of information to share, and so we won't interrupt her during the presentation. And we will share with you after the meeting. We will send you an email with the evaluation link for the form, a copy of the presentation deck, and also the recording. So without any further ado, I'll let you go, Madame Cannalonga.
Thank you very much, Linda. It's going to be in English, right? So I have to sometimes to just switch my mind. I'm going to talk with you today about naturally balancing blood sugar. What is that? It's simple sugar in the body, in the blood, not more than that. It's our body uses this sugar as its main source of energy. Just like a car needs a fuel to run, the body is the same. Cannot be too much, cannot be too low. If it's too much, it's going to give you this kind of um, we feel tired, we feel like inflammation, we feel like fat storage, so we became obese. Is inflammation, right? So if it's not too much, if we don't put a lot of good sugar in our blood, well, we are going to have a very low level of glycemia, and it's not going to be good as well. So we are going to feel like cravings, dizzy, a lot of irritability. And then is the phrases that people, they use a lot. My blood sugar is down. My blood sugar is just went down, and I feel like tired. I need a sugar. I need a banana. I need something to raise my sugar. For sure, you need something. But the best is to really be in balance with your sugar level. This is the most important thing. Why? I'm here today to talk about it with you. So, I'm not going to really.
You know that your presentation is not on screen, eh?
This is the reason it's not working. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, no, sorry about that. It's first page. It's okay. It's the only one, the first one. So let's go for the second one. I'm not really going to talk about what they already did, but I think it's important to let you know that I support individuals in breaking free from outdated habits and a limiting mindset. This is what I like to do the most, because we live in a very, very closed way to think about food. There is so many informations over there. There is so many things that we can just try. We have to be more aware than we are individuals with the individuals and very particular needs. We don't have the same needs. So this is important to know when we have a professional with us. It's much easier to put the finger in the problem, right? Because we do a kind of analyze and we see what's going on. It's a blood sugar, yes, but there is a lot of other things that's happening in our lives, stress, or it's a lot of things that can happen and can really be a bad thing for our blood level. Can be down, can be too much. So this is the way that I work with people. I personalize a strategy with them, and really coaching them on a few weeks or a few months, it depends. And I really like the re-education. I really like about the demystified things about food, about the way that we do diets. And you know what? We are human being. We have to live the life as the maximum we can to have a good life and a longevity. Live more than possible, but with a good strategy that is not complicated, is very simple. So,
Madame Cannalonga, sorry to interrupt you. We don't see your presentation on screen.
still,
Still, yes.
oh, okay, just a moment. Why? Because I didn't. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now you are seeing, right?
Yes. Yes, we are. Thank you.
I'm just going, this is the presentation of my bio that I said, and this is the first page. So you didn't really miss a lot of things. This is the third page that now we are in our presentation. So after 60, maintaining balanced blood sugar levels become essential for preserving our vitality. Eating well means listening to your body's needs. What it means? Well, I am really hungry, or I am tired, stressed, maybe just bored. I don't know what to do, so I eat, right? We have to listen to our body. We have to talk with our body more than just do it what the body asks. And you don't know if you are thirsty or you are really hungry. Stabilizing your energy throughout the day. It's very important to keep a good level of energy during the day, because if you are able to move your body a little bit, don't sit down and read all day long. It's good, but it's not good for your blood balance. We need movement. Don't have to be a marathon, don't have to run. A little walk, being in nature, gardening a little bit, just the movement in the morning, a little bit of yoga, but can be sit movement like this, sir. Don't need to be too much. We need to move our body to balance the maximum we can our blood sugar level. Enjoying simple foods chosen to support your well-being. It's very important to eat well. It's very important. I'm not talking about buying organic food all the time. It's not that. I'm talking about good and natural and local food. You can buy it any place in, I don't know where do you from, is Montreal, Toronto, Quebec, or Gatineau. We can buy in Super C, IGA, we can buy in Metro. It's food. It's natural. There is no processed food there. Perfect. There is two things, only two food that I'm going to talk about that for me, it's important to have organic. The rest, we can, no problem, eat well, natural food. This is the idea, okay? Alors, if we need a few examples, daily walks, gardening, a gentle cycling, if you can, going to the swimming. swimming a little bit, go to the pool, the public pool, dancing in the kitchen, or just dancing in your chair, just move your body a little bit. It's okay. It's moving, it's movement. This is what we are looking for, actually. Um, so understanding the blood sugar. Blood sugar refers to the level of glucose present in the bloodstream. We are talking about to have a stable blood sugar level that promotes energy and focus. This is very important because if we don't have a good balance, if we don't have the homeostasis in our body, we don't have a good day. We don't have anything is going to be well this day because we keep our level too high when we start eating. For example, in the morning, a toast with peanut butter, with almond butter, with a banana. I'm not saying that is bad, but there is something else that we need to put in our blood before we start eating a sugar food. So we start our day eating a protein. That protein can be 1, 2 little slice of cheese, can be a little, a little piece of chicken, can be a little bit of nuts. This is protein. Before we start eating our food, a normal one that we eat all morning. So as we age, our basal metabolism naturally slow down, meaning we burn less energy, even at the rest. Someone who has an active life is still working. We burn energy even though when we are sleeping, because during the day is so much, it's a lot of stress. One of the reasons some people they don't sleep well, right? Because they are keeping burning energy. But with age, we are not working anymore. Well, there is not a lot of energy in movement in our body. This doesn't mean we have to eat much less or much more. It's not about eating. It's just to have the balance with good food, with a good size of plate, not too much, not too less. And then you adjust already your portion. Your quality of food is already something good to stable your blood sugar. Fluctuations in blood sugar can lead to symptoms such as fatigue, cravings, irritability, joint pain, and weight gain. So when it happens, spikes and crashes lead to fatigue, to cravings. You probably know that. Sometimes we eat our breakfast, our toast, with our coffee, with sugar, with milk. All those things put your sugar very high. It's a spiky that we have in our bloodstream. So an hour after that, it goes down very fast. And then we feel tired. We are hungry again. How come? We just ate. So we go for a little siesta, even though 10, 15 minutes at 10 a.m., 11 a.m. We need to have it because our blood is completely down. So we need to eat something. So it's all day like this. The body doesn't have any break to breathe. It's complicated, right? So we have to be careful when we eat, how we eat, and the quantity. Um, with age, regulating blood sugar becomes more difficult. So diet matters more than ever. People, they have to be careful. They cannot eat in the same way they used to eat 10, 20, 13 years ago, 30 years ago. We cannot have the same habits. We cannot eat in the same way we used to eat when we were 14 or 40 or 30. So we have to change the way we eat almost every 10 years. So now, 60 years old, I eat less, but I eat differently. I eat more protein. And I see that a lot of people, they age, they go into a kind of, I'm not going, I know I cannot eat a lot of protein. Protein is not good. I'm going to gain weight. Protein, do this, do that, because it's so much, it's a lot of information around us. We have to be careful. What I'm talking about, it's science. The body needs protein. I'm not talking only about animal protein. I'm talking about protein, can be leguminous, can be beans, can be legumes, nuts, can be all kinds of protein, not only an animal, but we need protein for sure. So as this means the body has a harder time managing blood sugar, especially if we are not carefully with our food choices, as I said right now. That's why it's essential to choose foods that support this regulation. We have to eat more fibrous food, fiber-rich foods. We have to eat more healthy fats. We have to eat more quality proteins and low glycemic food, carbohydrates, carbs. You're going to receive very soon a list, a table with what is a good glycemic balanced food. Attention, because at this stage of in life, every bite count. We need fewer calories, but just as many or more nutrients than before. What I'm talking about. She's saying eat less, but quality and good nutrients. Then your plate needs to be a very colorful plate. You need protein, you need fat, you need fiber, and you need, well, vegetables for sure, salad, roots. We can do a beautiful salad with a lot of different vegetables there. And we can eat a nice piece of chicken, or we can do a beautiful chili that is super protein, a lot of protein in chili without meat, with meat. It's your choice. So we have to be more selective with age. Very important being selective. You know, this kind of I see a lot of people, they love candies, candies. When we are a little craving, we put a candy in a mouth, and they buy those candies sometimes without sugar, zero sugar, diet sugar, or whatever. It's candy. The things that inside you don't know, because you can't read all the ingredients, but it's sugar. It's not good for anything. Sometimes, why not? But I mean, I know a lot of people, they have a lot of gummies and candies, It's just thing that you are putting in your body that is put your glycemic level up. It's not going to be good. So easily digested protein, fish, eggs, legumes, tofu, poultry, always present in your, has to be always present in your plate. Have to choose which one you're going to eat today, tomorrow. So variety is very important as well, because we can have all the vitamins and minerals from different sources sources of proteins, or sources of legumes and vegetables. It's very important, the variety. Okay. What is the healthy fat? Well, you have olive oil, you have avocado and coconut oil, you have nuts, seeds, or if you have a hard time to eat fat, you can supplement with omega-3. That is something that is important as well when we are aging. Fresh fruits, always, can be frozen. Well, in Canada, we don't have a lot of choices during the winter time. Can be what you see there that is from other countries, or you can buy during summer, you can frozen, or you can just buy frozen from Canada to be more locally as possible. That is important for us. In my opinion, I think it's important. Alors, avoid empty calories food, cookies, ultra processed snacks, refined sugar, refined white flour. This is important. Oh, I love pasta. Okay, no problem. Buy a good one. But what is a good one? Oh, made with, a whole flour or rice flour, something more light for your digestion. And be aware that this is a kind of food that is accompanying. It's not the main food. Has to be a small quantity, and the big one has to be the protein and salad and legume, and then you put your pasta there. Or if you make a beautiful lasagna, why not? You know, put a good quantity of a protein in your lasagna. So all those things, it's a strategy that we have to change, you know, one step by the time. Cannot be too much, cannot be all the same time. Yeah, you know, every week you change here, we change there. But one good advice that I would like that you take with you today is start your day, start your all the food you have during your day, start always with a protein, always. Then you eat after. Or you can eat your apple with a slice of cheese. It can be your apple or pear with a little bit of nuts. Can be a good idea as well. It's a good combination, but not alone. Not alone, because it's going to give you a spiky, and we have a hard time when we start having spiking during the day because we are hungry all day. I don't know if you agree with me, but this is the reason. Is a science. Yeah, it's what happened with our body. One of the reason we are always hungry. So hydration is very important as well. So drink a good quality of water. I mean, yeah, good quality of water is important. Filter water is important. And staying what happens when we drink a good quantity of water? Our memory goes better. Digestion is much better. Blood circulation, because the blood need liquid to be more, to circulate it better. Kidney function is your filter. You need hydration all day. I'm not talking about drinking 2 glasses of water in the morning and 2 glasses of water at noon and 2 glasses of water at 6 p.m. It's not like that. Your body needs it all the time. A little sip like this all the time, all the time. You need your bottle in your car, you need your bottle in your bicycle, you need your bottle, you go to your neighbor, you bring your water, you need water all the time. This is a very good advice for you today as well. So let your plate become your ally. With a few simple adjustments, you can stay strong, light, and full of energy. This is an advice that it's if you do a little bit of the things that you are learning today, you are going to feel a big difference in your life. So an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's not complicated. It's a wonderful fruit. This fruit is very rich in fiber, especially pectin, that is good for digestion, for your intestines, help slow down sugar absorption, and stabilize blood sugar level. That is super important. So it's a very good friend for the glycemic level. They also support digestive health, reduce cravings, and provide a gentle feeling of fullness. It's an excellent snack option, especially when paired with a bit of a protein or healthy fat, as I said to you. Like a few nuts, a spoonful of almond butter can be a good option as well. The problem with apple is one of the fruit, or I mean, one of the food that is very, there is a lot of pesticides in the in the plantation. In for apple, I always suggest that you buy organic apple. Very important, because then you can eat the peel without problem. And the skin of the apple is one of the most important thing for you, because it's a very high fiber element in the apple. Everything is actually in the skin. But when you buy a normal one that you eat it, you can have a kind of you know something can happen in your mouth. You have it burns, or I can't eat apple because my digest is not good. I have diarrhea, I have constipation. So it's a lot of thing symptom that happens and you don't know why. And sometimes it's not the apple, it's because it's not a organic apple. And in the skin you have a lot of pesticides, so have to be careful with that, right? um, Fiber helps regulate, I talk about it. In the apple, you have a lot of a very good quantity of vitamin C as well. So, people are very sick lately. It protects you a lot. It's an antioxidant, a very high level of antioxidant as well. Strengthens the immune system. So now when you see a lot of people around us are sick, so an apple a day keeps you doctor away. So remember that it's very important. Supports the glowing, the health skin is very important for everything, because it's vitamin C. Vitamin C for the skin, for the hair, everything is good with vitamin C. Polyphenols, natural antioxidant, helps reduce inflammation if you have, support heart health, very important as well. May protect against certain types of cancer as well. It is a very powerful fruit. Potassium, if you have a lack of potassium in your body, helps balance blood pressure, support nerve and muscle functions, may prevent cramps. And the other vitamins in apple, B1, 2, 6. So it's very good for your well-being, because the vitamin B6 is very good for your well-being. Uh, Bonus of eating one apple per day. It's a low caloric fruit. This is good. So it's a good fruit if we are going to do I'm only going to stabilize my glycemic level. Fruit. This is the fruit that you have to eat. Easy to carry and enjoy. You can combine with protein, as I said before. You can eat with a little bit of cheese or nuts. Is very important as well. Um, and we say always eat with the skin. That is very important. Eat with the skin. Everything is there actually. All right. Foods to favor and limit for stable blood sugar. Here you have food that we are eat if we can every day. variety of those foods, very important. Green vegetables, broccoli, spinach, kale, legumes, lentils, chickpeas, black beans, nuts, seeds, almonds and walnut, chia seeds, flax seeds. Low glycemic index fruits as berries, all berries, apples, pears, lean protein, fish, tofu. Tofu, we always ask to be organic as well. Very important. Everything that is soya, we ask to buy organic. Very, very important. Talking and then we have food to limit it. Refined sugar, sodas, sweetened juice, alcoholic drinks, ultra processed food, everything that you buy that it's in plastic bags, in all those cookies, chocolate. I mean, chocolate can be a dark one, more than 70% of dark chocolate. It's cool, it's good. But everything that you buy, you have to be aware that is processed food. Even though they said there is only soybeans and salt and a little bit of vitamin B, blah, 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 be careful. It's someone worked in this product, so it's processed. We well, with age is more important to eat the more natural as you can, as possible, natural food and seasonal food, right? Uh, so refined grains, pastries, wheat, and we have bread, we have pasta, all the grain that is refined. When we buy pasta, we buy the less expensive as possible. There is a reason that you have a less expensive and then a very expensive pasta, for sure. A quick note on legumes and digestion. Many people experience bloating or discomfort when eating legumes. And one common reason is how they are prepared. Most of the time, what we do, we buy a canned legumes, right? For example, we buy chickpeas or beans. So they are overcooked, which means they can contain more sugar than the fiber. Fiber almost none, making them harder to digest and less beneficial for your guts. If you are cooking legumes at home, here is the best approach. If you can take a note, is the best thing to do. Soak for almost 6 to 8 hours your legume, any kind of legume. Talk about chickpeas, beans, lentils as well. And then it's going to make it much easier for your digestion because we are activated the enzymes. Then cook them for between 6 to 8 minutes in water, but the chickpeas, if you can prepare in the uh, steam pan. If you prepare in only the chickpeas, I'm not talking about the other legumes. The other legumes you prepare in water normal, but the chickpeas keeps a very good taste when we do in a steam, and it's only 4 minutes. That's all. 4 minutes. Has to be al dente, has to be firm. When you buy legumes in a can, the legumes are very soft. It's too much. So we eat a lot of sugar then. And we eat most of the time with a protein or with bread. So we put a lot of things that can be bad for your digestion. Then yes, is the legume it's too cooked, overcooked. Is the sugar that you put in your body. And then most of the time we eat a dessert on the top of that. So it's sugar on the sugar and sugar. It's not good. And I really invite you to do this test. Try to do it and keep the legume firm, al dente. Then it's going to be much better and very good for the to balance your glycemic level, because legume is wonderful for your heart, for your gut, for everything, digestion. Um, why is this important? Because when legumes are overcooked, they lose their valuable fiber. The very thing that nourished your body microbiome and support a healthy digestion is the fiber of the the all food, right? So try to prepare in this way. Maybe you are going to be very surprised. All right. Here is a good list of products or food that you are going to eat more than ever, doing your all the variety. So you have a good list, actually, a very good list. You can mix all that in your, for sure. You're not going to choose two proteins, two fibers, two whole grain. It's not that. When you prepare your food, you prepare one chicken, one breast chicken or one piece of chicken, then you have a nice salad. You can put a little bit of lentil in your salad, or you today you put a little bit of nuts in your salad, or you can put a slice of apple in your salad as a fiber, and then you have a whole grains. Then can be a quinoa, can be brown rice, can be oats. All that is rich in protein, gluten-free, most of them. Oat, barley, and if you have problem with gluten, you can go with the quinoa, you can go with a buckwheat that is not there, but can be a good choice as well, a buckwheat. Um, so a good sourdough bread. Remember, sourdough bread all the time. Gisele, I love the white bread. I love the white bread. All good. No problem. Eat less, but sourdough. That is very good for your gut. It's very good to control a little bit more the sugar level, because when it's sourdough, the good bacteria, they take care of the sugar more than when it's a very regular bread. And we have a beautiful, very good, tasty sourdough baguette. Healthy fats. So you can eat then avocado rich in monosaturated fat, very important for your health. Just put a little bit. We have almonds, cashew, walnuts, seeds. We have chia, flax, sunflower, oils. We have extra virgin olive oil, canola oil, if it's really organic. I don't really like canola oil, but canola oil has still having a good quantity of omega-3, but it's not the oil that I have in mind. I prefer olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil. And fat fish, salmon, mackerel, or sardine. About the nuts, when we talk about the cashew, it's a kind of nut that has a lot of humidity, moisturized inside. It's the nature of these nuts. So you can avoid to eat a lot, or if you can buy natural and try to treat just to cook in your oven, you can cook a little bit to be more grill or this kind of change your taste, can put a little bit of salt if you want, but it's good to cook a little bit, then take off a little bit the humidity, because it has a lot of moisturized nuts. So inside your body, it's going to give food for the bad bacteria. That can be the all kinds of um, um, like a candidiasis, can be a lot kind of bad bacteria in your body, and humidity can be as well the athlete foot. You know, when we have problem in your foot, in your feet, can be in your mouth. All this is related with bad bacteria. And candidiasis can be all over your body. So be careful with that, with these nuts. Very important. Um, so it's not complicated. Routine to balance the blood sugar. You have, you eat always in the same time if you can. If you can't, you can prepare a good snack and bring with you. Why not? Always maybe a fruit with cheese or fruit with nuts. You have choices. You have good choices actually. Include protein in every meal. Every meal you have to eat on a protein. There is a lot of people, they stop eating protein. Because it's not good for I'm going to gain weight because I don't digest well. Well, maybe at the end it's not the protein, it's the mix that you do. There is a lot of sugar and you think it's the protein. Be careful with that. Avoid long period of fasting. Fasting, it's a kind of thing that we need a practice. We need a professional to help us with the fasting. It's very important. So it's not everyone who can really do the fasting period, the 10, 12, 15 hours, or a long fasting as well. 5 hours between meals is super good, and you can have a snack between if you need. If you don't, you don't eat it. Only if you really need it. A good snack, for example. I'm not talking about anything that you buy in supermarket. By the way, when you go to supermarket, eat before that. This is a technique that we all know, right? Just eat before. Don't have to be hungry to go to the supermarket because you're going to buy a lot and you're going to buy a lot of things that you really don't need. You don't need. Okay. Um, so enjoy eating. It's not complicated, very simple, without guilty. Rediscover the joy of cooking for yourself. Enjoy your food. Eat mindfully. Very important to be aware what I'm eating, why I'm eating. Um, the flavor of the savor of the food, the flavor of the food. It's important to be aware when we eat, because those foods are our fuel for the day. Indulge without excess or restrictive dieting. It's super important, we don't have to eat a lot. We have to eat right. This is important as well. If we start eating by a first bite protein, then we eat our food, and at the end of our food we can eat a fruit. At the end, that is a very good way to keep your glycemic level very balanced. Eating in this way, as I said, you don't have to eat a lot, you have to eat right. Share meals with a pleasant company, with people that you like, it's important as well. If you don't have anyone, why? There is no problem. You can just put a nice, quiet music, or eat in a place that you like. You can be outside now, it's beautiful in your balcony. It can be, just try something different time to time. Prepare meals in community is very important as well. So, if you have friends, why not just go to friend's place or invite people to your place and say, you know what, we are going to eat a tapas. Each one brings whatever you want. We share, or we prepare in my place a good food together. Why not? Can be tapas, can be different food for different countries. It's important to have this kind of, community engagement, commitment. Choose fresh and seasonal foods. As I said before, super important. You have to eat seasoning, you have to eat fresh, you have to eat a natural food, and it's simple, simple, simple. Don't have to be complicated. We don't have to complicate it life. Um, every time we order food, for example, even though people they think is very good, it's really good, it's coming from Montreal, it's this company very known, it's easy, it's out there. Just be sure, just be sure that everything that is there is fresh. Everything that is there is not a process. Because can be processed and you don't know. If there is a sauce there already, you don't know what is that. And it's a very small thing, it's a very small amount, but you don't know what is it. Make with what? Be aware about it. Very, very important. So here you have a nice list of products that is very good to maintain your glycemic level as well, balance, but is as well the calcium needs if you are not drinking milk, cow milk, as well if you don't want to drink anymore a cow milk. That is a very inflammatory drink and product actually. If you really you need and you want to keep drinking your milk or eating your good cheese, no problem. Just be aware about the quality. Sometimes organic is much better. Why organic, Gisele? Because organic, usually you cannot have any kind of antibiotics in your milk. And the cow most of the time is not supposed to receive any by antibiotic because it's organic. So the milk is very expensive, but is a good quality. Yogurt the same. But the kefir is very good because the process of the kefir, the process to make the kefir, that is a very good probiotic. It's very good for you for your guts, okay? You know why, André? Je pensais qu'on finissait à 12h30. On finit à midi?
En fait, on finit à midi, oui, donc.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. I was so,
Into it.
enjoying into it. Right. Alors, practical tips to remember. Don't forget, move a little bit more, stay well hydrated, enjoy eating well, avoid extreme, aim for balance, right? Next one, balancing your blood sugar means nourishing both body and mind. It's never too late to embrace new habits. Thank you very much. I'm so sorry, but we were at the end anyways. If you have any question, anything you need, you are going to receive this presentation. My website is there. You can take a 20 minutes free with me for a free consultation online. It's going to be a pleasure to give you all the information you need. Thank you very much. If you have a question, it's time to ask, I think, my colleagues there.
All right.
Do we have any questions, Andre, in the chat?
No question on the chat at this point. So if you have any question, please do not hesitate. Oh, yes, there's one. There's one. Kimberly Majo asks, are dates good to eat with a bit of nut, butter as a snack, or are they too sweet?
Almond butter?
Yes, dates and almond and nut butter. Yeah, I believe it must be almond
No,
butter.
unfortunately, dates, if you eat dates, has to be dates alone. Cannot mix with another anything sugary, anything
Yeah.
sweet.
She was talking about almond butter.
Can be with apple, can be with pear, can be with orange, can be with some, not with banana, not with grapes.
All right, she says, thank you.
Yeah.
Are there any other questions? You can raise your hand or use the hand feature in Zoom, or are we good?
Or just
And
talk.
if a question comes afterwards anyway, you could write to Madame Cannalonga, and I'm sure she'll be happy to answer. So we're going to finish on time because they're not
Oh, yeah.
tons of questions.
I don't know why I thought it was like 11:30, 11:15.
Yes.
I think I was, enjoying my presentation, doing it very slowly because I can be too fast, and in English.
Oh, there's something in the
Oh.
Q&A. It's what about prunes?
Yeah.
You saw that, Andre, okay.
Yeah.
Is the same as dates. You
Same
can
as-
eat it,
Yeah.
but not too much. You
And
can eat it maybe twice.
yeah, and Kimberly said, I see oranges are not mentioned. Why?
Oranges?
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes when I say to people, you can eat orange, they eat 3, 4 per day. Orange is very good, but you cannot eat too much because most of the time we have a very sweet orange and can be a kind of fruit that put up you can have peak of glycemic. I said in my presentation, berries, apple, pear. If you want other fruits, no problem, but not every day. So orange can be once a week, maybe. Banana can be 2, 3 times per week. If you have a problem with potassium, with calcium, other kind of minerals, but not too much, not every day. We need a balance.
Okay.
Any other questions? Last call? Okay, well, I think we're going to end the presentation here. So thank you very much for this very informative presentation. And everyone, again, a reminder, we'll be sending an email with the evaluation link, a copy of the presentation, and the recording as well. So thank you all for participating. And we have another video conference this month. So it's on our Facebook site and in our newsletter.
Next week.
Next week, yes. It is on the 21st. 21st. Okay, and it's about healthy habits as well. So looking forward, and Madame Cannalonga, as we said in the French session, we will invite you back if you want to come with more information, as there are lots of information in that field. So again, thank you very much for your generosity. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Andre and
yes,
Madame Cannalonga, you
Andre
can
will stay.
Yes, thank you, Andre.
And stop the recording.